Hey everybody, Jeff aka GCurse here. I hope you're all having a great day. It is currently 6:20 p.m. on the 17th of not December, I was about to say December. 17th of March 2025. Welcome to another GCurse Reacts. This is part 2 in a mini series that I'm calling Kino Cashes Out on DSP. In the first video of this mini series that I released a few days ago, a few days ago, let's just say a few days. Basically, the snaking happened. The snaking happened, and the only person who did not see it happen was DSP Gaming. DSP, he could not see it. Everybody else saw it coming a mile away. But not DSP. Anyway, so we're past that initial betrayal. That's right, we are past that initial betrayal. We are now into what I call part 2 of this mini-series. This video is actually going to be quite long. It's like 55 minutes, and I'm home from work. I'm tired, so I figured, you know what, I'm not going to do the full 55 minutes in this video. I'm going to basically do about half, so about 20 to 25 minutes possibly, and this will be part 1 of, you know, of the second part, basically, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so the video comes to us from our boy Snort Hogan, and it is Kino Casino reveals that Cat yells at DSP, "I have info on his parents." Oh, Phil, this is going to be a hard lesson for our boy Phil. Phil is going to have to learn that you cannot just talk to everybody and do a trauma dump. I think that's the right term, trauma dump. Basically, Phil talked to somebody he thought he could trust. That's a big mistake. You never trust anybody online. Never trust anybody online. You don't know what that person's like. You don't know what that person's like at all. Anyway, Phil trusted Kino enough to just dump it all. And I think it's because Phil doesn't have any friends. So he thought that the first person that he really came across in this arc, which was Kino, he thought he'd trust him enough that he could just tell them everything. And oh my god, it backfired. And every content creator who focuses on reacting to DSP content, it's been a gold mine. This teaches Phil a lesson. You should be nice to people. But, you know, this is Phil we're talking about after all. Yeah, I already did that. So let's get to the react right about now. Okay, let's switch over. Okay, so let me make sure everything is rewound. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Wait, wrong one.
That's kind of sad.
Should we leak it?
That's dark.
It is dark.
I think
Okay, hold on. Let's go to the very beginning.
Did I talk about his parents?
When I first saw this, oh god, call the guy's name, Triple P, whatever his fucking name is. I can't. Ashton. It's Ashton. When I first saw or heard Ashton say, "Should I talk about the parents?" The first thing that popped in my mind is, my god, what the fuck did Phil say about his parents? If Phil would easily go out on record and say that because his parents did not buy him that precious Wolverine toy and that they were fucking stupid or fucking idiots or whatever it was he called them, what do you think he would tell these guys? Oh my god, I can only imagine what he said about his parents to Ashton.
No, that's kind of sad.
Should we leak it?
That's dark.
It is dark.
I think that's. I feel bad for him. That's fucked up, in my opinion.
It's tough. If it's true. All right, let's.
Sad. It's just
what
sad.
What do we got here? We
it's
got this
sad.
August.
I think they should have exposed what Phil said about his parents. Phil's parents need to know how their son really thinks about them. If it was something really bad, I don't want to say it's something really bad. If Phil actually said something along the lines of, I'm proud of my parents. I regret treating them like garbage in the past. I'm gonna miss them when they die. If he said something that heartfelt, do you think Ashton would have been hanging this like a sword, ready, waiting for it to, to fall. No, I think he would have just said that right off the bat. He said he actually has love for his parents. Phil may be a shit person, but he actually cares about his parents. I think they would have gone that route. But the fact that Ashton was wanting to literally be like, hey, should I tell everybody? And then you have Andy over like, oh no, don't do that, dude. That's too dark. It really makes me think that Phil probably said something like really horrible about his parents. It could be something that literally would blow like the Wolverine toy out of the water, I wanted a Super Nintendo, and my parents never got me that Super Nintendo. They're fucking pieces of shit, and I hate them. That I can imagine him actually saying something like that.
Duck video of him battling. All right, this video, we never even got to this one yet.
Yes.
Then we'll do some super chats.
Listen, we're gonna like unfold this as an arc, guys. But there's so much to do that we're like already like fucking behind.
They're doing kind of like an arc, and I'm doing this kind of like just like a mini series. Like there's so far in this mini series, there's going to be at least 3 videos that I'm aware of. But if there's more, they can always be added.
Something. Here's what he posts.
Here's the truth about all of this. We had good plans.
There was no plans.
No, but I did come up with plan after plan after plan after plan for Phil. I would propose so many different concepts to him. And he would always have a reason why it wouldn't work or an excuse for why he couldn't do it. And it's just like, man, like beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point.
I think they covered something like this in the first video. Like I even think I went on record and said that it was me, and I was trying to rebuild my reputation, and some group came to me and goes, hey, Jeff, we would like to collab with you. And they gave me ideas. I would be, unless it was like something totally like against the law, I would think about, at least I would think about what they would ask, just because they went out of their way to try and help me rebuild my reputation. I think, and that's what, oh God, that's what Triple P originally said. They wanted to try and help this guy, which I fucking say that they shouldn't have. This guy can't be helped. They were trying to, on some level, help this guy rebuild his reputation, and he did not want to do it. Phil is in it for one person. That's Phil. He doesn't want to be better. Phil does not want to be a better person. Phil wants to be Phil. Phil wants to be a beggar, and he wants to be a hate-filled little piece of shit. You can't help people like Phil.
Point, like you don't have a direction for your content. I'm coming up with a million different directions that I think are entertaining and could be successful, and it would just always be negative, and it would always be no. And it's just like, why, man?
So why is he saying it here? Hey, we have a lot of plans that you said no to.
Yeah.
But there weren't. Okay, having a plan and executing a plan are 2 different things.
I think this plan that Phil was referring to here, I think was in his goddamn head.
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, to be honest. Are these his own projects or something? Like, I don't know.
Hey guys, I got an idea for an awesome plan. Guys. And Triple P's like, okay, Phil, what is it? I can't tell you the plan. But Phil, we're trying to help you. No, I can't tell you. It's a secret plan. In other words, he has no plan.
You're like, was there a plan?
Like, well, there's nothing that he agreed to do. That's the thing.
Feel at least one of them would have actually worked. Not full drama, maybe some drama, but
what do you mean you can't? But you can't be a halfway crook, Phil. Like full drama, half drama, no drama. Like
what Phil wanted was he wanted the money and admiration that comes with being a drama streamer, but he didn't want any of the goddamn backlash. He wanted to reap all the rewards and take none of the risk. Basically, especially when it comes to like what Kino does, from what I understand, it's like basically all or nothing. You can't just you can't meet it halfway. It's a venture you have to either go all the way in or you're not, you know. And that's what Phil's fucking flaky. He is flaky. The minute he thinks that shit is going to turn on him, he will buckle. He will buckle and he will run. That explains why he didn't have the tenacity to see through DS politics or the drama shit that he did. The minute that people started snapping back at him, he cracked. The guy is not meant for the internet.
Either you're doing drama or you're not. And the idea that Phil was above drama while he was collaborating with a show that's just constantly drama, 100%.
Only drama.
And the only reason we were working with him in the first place was because he reached out to us about drama with Review Tech.
And there it is. There it is. Does anybody remember late this last summer when the whole Kino arc it started, where he made it sound like Kino reached out to him? Oh, wow, Phil lied again. Go figure.
USA, and then did a whole like 4-hour just dunking on Rich, like as drama gets. By the way, the guy tried to do drama with Ethan Ralph. He tried to do drama with Cog. He tried to do drama with Review Tech during that time. He tried to start feuds and beefs with every single person we were beefing with. And the only reason that he had the balls to do it, it's not that, you know, this thing that he had no actual moral or ethical qualm with drama. He just thought he could get away with it because we had his back. So it's like,
I can't recall the name of the characters, but there was a cartoon a long time ago. I think I remember seeing it in the 80s, but I think it went even before the 80s. I think it was a Looney Tunes cartoon, but there was like a small little dog, and the small little dog was like a yapping little dog, and then behind this yapping little dog was like a big muscular dog, and this little dog would just kind of torment and taunt people or other animals or whatever the fuck. And they wouldn't do anything because he had this big burly guy behind him. Or big burly dog, yeah. That's what Phil wanted. Phil wanted to be that yapping little piece of shit dog that you just wanted to fucking kick because it was getting so close to you and it was invading your fucking personal space. You wanted to kick that motherfucker. You know, like a little goddamn toy chihuahua, yeah. But you couldn't because it had like this huge fucking Rottweiler behind it. That's what Phil wanted. He wanted, like I said once again, he wanted reap all the good stuff, but he didn't want to take any of the risk. He thought that he could literally make these guys that big gnarly dog behind him, and it didn't fucking work out. And the reason it didn't work out is because Phil is a piece of shit as a human being. He's a piece of shit, and these guys saw through it.
Like, oh, see, look, now I can talk shit because I have friends on the schoolyard that'll come protect me. And that's the thing. He wanted that safety net of where we're going to protect him and allow him to talk shit, and we'll save him because he's incapable of talking shit or roasting anybody because he fucking sucks.
By the way, someone said
Nose Goblin for 10 subs.
subs. Wow.
And Play Pigeon for 2 subs as well.
Thank you so much. By the way, the pinned comment here is saying Dickers vindicated. I will say one thing about Review Tech. He was the only one.
You know, he wasn't. Everybody saw what we were doing, and everybody predicted it. It didn't take a genius to see what was going on.
He was a stoned bum, and even he knew.
Oh, buddy. Well, this is.
Oh God! Even when they're shitting on Phil, they still shit on Rick or Rich or whatever the fuck you want to call him.
It's like the God's honest truth about all of this is like. Yeah. When there's like a fucking retarded, like nerdy kid that you let hang out with you, but you just humiliate him constantly. Like that was the actual energy of our relationship with Phil. It was some fucking guy who was so desperate for friendship that he.
Now, this is the one thing I will disagree with Ashton about. In the first video, they said that they came to him with ideas, that they wanted him to do better. They wanted him to do better. And this is the one thing I will disagree with them on with this claim. They wanted, if they did not give a shit about this guy, that they just wanted to use this guy, I don't think that they would have asked him these different ideas. If you hated someone like these guys are claiming here, would you spend $5,000-$6,000 to basically bring that person down to Florida along with his wife? So to go to see Hulk Hogan? Would you do that for somebody you dislike? I would say no. No, I don't think they would. Am I saying that they hated him right off the bat? No, I think, especially Ashton. I think Ashton saw a pet project that he could probably fix. And then as the months went on, Ashton finally started to realize, hey, this guy can't be fixed. He can't be fixed, so this shit started up. I don't think that they originally planned on just shitting on Phil right away. They saw something in Phil. So this is the one thing I disagree with. I sure as hell know I wouldn't spend $6,000 on somebody I secretly hate. I wouldn't do that.
Allowed himself to be humiliated and debased again and again and again and again.
Yeah. All right, let's keep smashing this. Long show today, eh, Ash?
Projects where I could be
we're not
involved
going to
from
get through anything now. Everybody really wanted to hear about the Phil stuff.
You know, we have a great show besides the Phil stuff too.
Well, Duty says Phil knew, but he just turned to.
Okay, you gotta know that Phil, that he watched this stream from Kino, because the fact is Phil stays up 4, 5, 6 hours after he's done streaming. They even said it that they were doing, I think they were doing a gaming stream or something, or they were doing something, and like 9 o'clock Phil had to get off, but then again, instead of actually getting off totally, he stayed in the chat room. Phil has a habit of staying online when he's done doing his streams. So you got to think that he was up watching this stream from Kino, and you have to think that Phil heard the name Duty, and it sent him, it made him go catatonic. It made him go catatonic. Here Phil was in August 2024. He was literally just singing the praises of how he helped get Duty streams demonetized. I remember one of the things he always said was, I flushed Duty. Duty was a cleaner in the toilet, and I flushed him. I flushed that Duty. He's a piece of garbage, and I won. Or something along that lines. Not word for word, but it was similar. He was there with Kino. They were, he was bragging to Kino, and Kino's like, yeah, you got rid of the Duty. The Duty's gone. Fast forward, like, what is it, 5, 6 months later, and Duty is in the chat of the stream. Oh, that has to just fucking frost Phil. Phil has to hear this. And I mean, like, that, the vein in his neck's probably pulsating. His eyes are starting to twitch. Oh, you gotta think that it was a bad day to be a bottle of gin that night.
Blind eye for the money. And that's true as well. There were parts where I think he was genuinely believing and was gaslit, but that I think he also did know at a certain point, but he just didn't care because the only thing he cared about was money, which is pretty.
No, Phil I think Phil actually thought that these guys were in it for the long run with him. He definitely believed it in the very beginning. And then, but I think he ultimately what he wanted, which is fucking sad because so many people offered it before and he always turned it down. Phil wants friends. Phil wants friends. I'll never be his friend. I'd fucking spit on him if I had a chance. But the guy wants friends, which is fucking sad because of the fact that so many people have gone out to Phil in the past and said, hey, Phil, I see you as a friend. I'd like to be your friend. And Phil shits on them. I think it's goddamn poetic justice. You have a guy who literally shit on people who wanted to be his friend. And then the people he thought who were his friends ended up shitting on him. I can't make shit like that up, ladies and gentlemen.
Sad.
No, we have to do the IDub stuff way later for sure. And we have King Sly T verse Review
Versus
Tech USA.
Review
It's
Tech,
so funny.
And we've got a lot of woe buddies. We have the Sticks, Hex, and Hammer stuff to get into as
8
well.
8-hour show. Let's go.
Time to time where things would go well, and it would be cool because you get to see a different side of me, right? As opposed to just me.
Okay, can I just talk about this whole thing? Oh, you know, people always ask about the drama or my like King of Hate stuff. I want people to see the real Phil. That's the gayest, most boring.
No, it really is.
You want to watch me on my couch, folks? Want to watch me playing video games or at the gym? No, you don't fucking care about what I do at home. You want to? Hey, Ashton, let's watch Ashton eat a McDonald's meal.
I think now I'm not a fan of these guys. I made known that I don't like these guys because they try to actually help Phil. I think the best course of action for Phil is that he just gets off the goddamn internet. And because of the fact that they were trying to help him in the beginning, that kind of soured me to Kino Casino. I will never totally like these guys. The only reason I'm covering this is because they're shitting on Phil. Because Phil is a piece of garbage. But I think that there would be demand, a small demand at least, to watch Triple P eat food. Because even though I don't want to admit it, the guy has something that people like. He has something that people like. So if he would sit down and act like the way he normally does and have like a Big Mac, I'm pretty sure people would have a weird interest in it at least. Whereas you have somebody like Phil who gets like a fucking a soda and he'll take a sip and then he smacks his lips and everything like a goddamn fool. But yeah, I think there would be actually a weird demand to see Ashton eat food. He may do it already. I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah, no, Ashton. I can't wait to watch the Ashton. Watch me fucking doing coke. Well, that would be interesting actually. But you know what I mean? We don't want to see the real Phil. We want to have an entertaining.
But the thing is, it doesn't really matter what Phil does. The thing is, like, we could do a mukbang and somehow still make it entertaining or interact with chat
in
a way that's funny or do a fun Q&A. The bottom line problem with Phil is just that he's boring. That he has no personality, he has no talent, he has no entertainment value, he has no redeeming qualities.
I said this before and I'll say it again. I think the most boring person on the internet could still pull in money if they respect their audience. If they respect their audience, if they don't treat their audience like North Korea and constantly lock down everything and then treat their viewers like garbage, I think that the most boring person could actually, have a following, not because that they're a master of whatever it is that they're doing, but simply because they're nice.
Because he's a neutered, castrated, cuckold bitch.
No, Ashton,
and so
actually,
therefore, no matter what he does, it doesn't matter what he's doing. It's always the same. The end result is boredom.
Wait,
unless
Ashton,
he's
you're right.
embarrassing himself in some way, and then you can get enjoyment from the embarrassment.
I used to watch your mukbang. Remember your sushi video?
Wait, oh my god, it sounds like he actually does eat food eating videos. I'm not shitting on the guy for it. I'm because of his size or anything. I'm a big dude, so I'm not going to go down that road. But apparently, he does food videos.
Remember the fucking video you did with eating the fucking chicken nuggets?
The 100 chicken nuggets, and I think I puked on chicken nugget 92. And I'm like angling the camera to get the perfect shot as I'm puking into the fucking toilet.
I remember like turning it on. And you see Ashton's stomach just like as the whole screen.
The whole thumbnail was just like a view underneath my gut.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God.
You're right. And I was talking about the drugs things. I'm not on coke, but
sitting here playing games. Right? You want to see that. That's different. It's fun.
Wait.
Games.
You want to see you be normal instead of playing games? You're a video game channel. Aren't you?
Judy is asking me if Cat converted
Okay, guys, I'm gonna pause this really quick. I gotta get some more water. My jug is empty, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Got me another fresh bottle of water. In case you're curious, this is 64 ounces. So, yeah, hopefully this will carry me through for the next 12 minutes, hopefully, give or take. Back to what they just said. They said Duty's name again. Oh, God, I think that poor bottle of gin is going to need to get a restraining order on Phil because I sense a bad beating coming up. Come on. Hold on.
To Islam. No, Cat did not convert to Islam, Duty. What a strange thing.
What?
Okay.
Right? You want to see that?
Someone said play the fucking video. New here, bud?
First time with pause key?
Difference, fun. But now those projects are dead simply because this guy wants to just push the envelope.
Oh, no,
Oh,
Ashton!
what a horrible thing. Don't.
Oh my God, a drama channel wanting to push the envelope? Holy fucking shit, who would have thought that?
Don't leave people guessing what's happening. Like, oh, is he really with Phil? Is he a detractor? Is this kayfabe? Don't do anything interesting. Don't push the envelope.
What do you
Heavens
mean?
for fucking bid.
They were actually trying to get Phil to push the envelope before the snaking happened. Phil just didn't want to do it because he is so fucking afraid. He is afraid of what could happen.
A little slow in the second hour of last show. So I don't know why that happened, guys. Now let's try and hit the support goal a little bit quicker in the second hour, guys, because that's what's really important. And then if we can hit that, then we're going to be one goal closer towards me eating a Tim Hortons sandwich. And you guys know you want to see me eat the Tim Hortons sandwich. Now, Tim Hortons has been around since 1967. When Tim Horton, you know, he was a hockey player.
Really? He was a hockey player? Hold on, I gotta check that shit out. I'm not sure why, but I just got. Was he really a hockey player? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's. Okay. Important. Is he an actual hockey player? If he's a hockey player, then I'll say I was wrong. Looks like he is. Let's see here. Miles Gilbert, Tim Horton. He only passed away in 1974. He was only 44 years old. Wow. Was a Canadian professional ice hockey defenseman. Yada yada yada. I'm just seeing if Donut Industries. Oh, I'll be damned. I did not know that. Colloquially known as Timmy's or Timmy's, is a Canadian multinational coffee house and restaurant chain with headquarters in Toronto. I did not know. Okay, I was wrong. Your boy Jeff, he was wrong. I did not know that Tim Horton was a hockey player in that, you know. Ooh. I stand corrected.
For the Toronto Maple Leafs, if you can believe it. And he started a coffee shop back in the day. And so I'm really excited to try the new menu item from Tim Horton. Like, this is actually what his stream is. And he talks like that. But the problem is that was too interesting. That was delivered in a kind of a somewhat amusing way.
I lasted longer than his stream.
You know, it goes for like 20, 30, 40 minutes, an hour. Okay. So, guys, we're going to go over the schedules. I tuned in today just to see what he would say. And he starts off, guys, we're going to go over the schedule. But we go over the schedule every day.
Oh, my God. I got to give them credit. Ashton, he dead on. Fucking dead on. How many times do you have to say the same fucking information? if your viewers in the AM are the same people in the PM, which they most likely are, then they already know what the fucking schedule is. All Phil literally has to do is just say, hey guys, my schedule is located on my YouTube channel. You can find it at the link, and I'll put the link in the description or some shit. That's all he had to do. He could literally cut off like 30 minutes off of his stupid pre-stream and get to the content by cutting out needless fucking plugs that he does for his goddamn schedule or his day off. Imagine how quicker the stupid pre-show would be if he just edited out the Phil's day off, the useless fucking news that he gets from X, the goddamn schedule. He could literally go from starting to stream to my schedule is located on my YouTube channel. Find it there if you have any questions. Straight to gameplay. Literally like 2 minutes at the most for all, warming up the pre-stream, and then straight to the game. Imagine how much better it would be.
But we go over it every day. And the schedule is on your Twitter, sir. The schedule's on your Twitter. If we need to know, we can check your Twitter.
May I ask you?
But
how long
there's
does it
also
take?
a fucking... Oh my God, dude. It's like, okay, and then on Wednesday in the morning, we're going to be playing...
Okay, oddly, for some reason, my recording software crashed just as I was recording this. So I hope I'm up to where I was prior to the crash. Thankfully, it looks like the first part of this recording was saved. I don't know what happened, but I'm just glad to know that, it's working. So let's continue on. So I got about, let's see here. I think I got about a little under 10 minutes left that I'm going to record, and then I'm going to get this all ready and upload. So let's continue on.
The schedule's on your Twitter. If we need to know, we can check your Twitter.
May I ask you?
But
how long
there's
does it
also
take?
a fucking... Oh my God, dude. It's like, okay, and then on Wednesday in the morning...
Okay, I think I covered this already, so I'm just going to fast forward a little bit.
And I really hope that it's better supported than last.
Let's just fast forward there.
Words for Phil.
May I ask you, what are the goals?
The goals are bullshit that benefits Phil and Phil only. The viewers get absolutely nothing out of it, even though Phil has worked himself into the idea that his viewers, they all are rewarded if they watch this piece of shit eat a pizza. They're all rewarded. You should feel rewarded that you paid Phil to play video games, and then he's going to take that money you gave him. He's going to eat a pizza in front of you, and you should feel fucking rewarded for it.
Okay. So
I don't watch Phil. I swear to God.
Here, you know what? I don't need 40 minutes to explain. Okay. Here's the idea. I need $150 to hit a goal. My goal is $150 for one stream. If I get 10 of those goals, then I'll eat food.
No, it's not.
I like it. No, it's not. Even Andy, he's like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit.
That's it.
Wait, 10 goal? What? Wait, what do you mean?
So he needs $1,500
By
to eat
by
pizza.
what? Pizza.
This is the thing. It's his decision. It's not your decision. It's his decision what pizza he's gonna eat.
And Andy has that look on his face. He's like, I'm not fucking high enough yet to understand all of this.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up.
Okay, here, let me just say it in a very easy way for everybody to understand. Every day Phil, or every stream Phil has a $150 goal. He has that goal twice a day. If he hits 10 of those goals, so basically 5 days worth of goals, which equals $1,500, he will eat food. That's it. That's it. But Jeff, you're already giving him money. Shouldn't he invest it back in his viewers? Oh, fuck no. fuck no. Are you kidding? Phil buy a video game or some sort of like a Amazon card or a downloadable card or whatever the fuck they're called, and give it to his viewers via like a lottery system or a drawing? Oh fuck no. Only one person benefits from it, whereas everybody can benefit from watching him eat a hamburger. But Jeff, how are they benefiting from him eating a hamburger? They can't have any hamburger. I know! And that's Phil Burnell's logic.
This video.
But
so that people can kind
shock.
of
Well,
understand.
wait.
what kind of
Get
pizza? Is it good?
No, it was Domino's, man.
What though? That's like
That's another thing that drives me up the fucking wall. Phil likes to lord over everybody that he is an authentic Italian. That he's a fucking authentic. There's no more real Italian than Philip Burnell or PP Burnell. There is nobody who is more authentic than Phil Burnell. Yet this motherfucker cannot take some of that $1,500 that he gets in these goals and make an authentic pizza. No, he's going to take that $1,500 and buy two $20 Domino's pizzas. Authentic Italian buying Domino's. That's right. That's right. And he likes to lord over, oh, I'm a real Italian. Oh, this stuff is not real Italian. Motherfucker, you're eating Domino's. Don't fucking talk to me about how you're some fucking holier than thou, full-blooded Italian or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself.
$20.
So if he gets $1,500, he'll order a Domino's pizza or a Big Mac or a quarter pounder or a KFC chicken.
Okay, what is it? Okay, I've seen one of his. He forced us to watch one of his food reviews, and he sends it to me, right? Or us. It was either post show or while you were here. He sends me. He goes, "Oh, you have to watch." It was me and you. Remember? He goes, "You guys have to watch my A&W's review, 46-minute video."
If I was ever a member of Kino Casino, which I'm not, thank God, I would like to think that each one of us would be like a certain personality. You have God, I can't fucking remember his name. It begins with an A. Triple P. Oh God. You got Triple P, whatever his fucking first name is. You have Andy. You know, Triple P is like, he's like the boisterous. He's like the boisterous. He's the one, he's like the pitch man, basically. You have Andy, who tries to be the kind of the mellow one, but he also is he's kind of like a critic, I guess you could say. It sounds like, at least that's from my limited knowledge of the guy. And then you have me. I'd be literally like the fuck you person. If I was part of Kino Casino back when this, the Kino arc happened, and Phil's like, hey, I want you to watch my DSP tries of A&W. I'd be like, am I on the clock? No, then fuck you. I'm here to work with Triple P and Andy. Oh God, what? God, I said his name before. I can't. It's like I have fucking selective amnesia when it comes to Triple P's his first name. I can't fucking remember. It's Andy and somebody else. But I'd be like, no, Phil, you are here when we want you to be here. No, I don't give a shit what you want. I'm part of Kino Casino. We have our own life. You want go get your fucking wife to watch your videos.
Well, the thing is, the only thing that actually interests Phil, because when I said that Phil has no interest,
beer, fast food, and WWE champion, or alcohol, fast food, and WWE champions.
He has no passions. He's a soulless husk. That is true, other than one thing. There's one thing that interests Phil, and he's passionate about: himself. And that's what he wants. Is like everything we do with him has to revolve around him. And like the things that he's done or the content that he's done.
It's no, hey, what are you guys talking about?
I'm looking for this video, guys. where it's DSP as a retail manager.
Oh
I
God.
think it was just made last week after Phil's pizza party. Do any of the detractors have it? Can you DM me on Twitter this video of DSP? It's like an animated video where it's DSP as a retail manager, like talking about a pizza party. Because it really is like that. It really, really is. It's by
I want to
Lechero.
see it. I want to see it. Duty, DM me.
Let me get it. This video, fucking, I was dying laughing. I'll find it here in a second now. Let me have a look here.
I saw this video earlier. I think it was on one of Duty's streams or his morning stream podcast, or what do you want to call it. Whoever does, I like the animation. The animation is fucking awesome,
buddy. Oh, like he's like, yeah, you could watch some of it. So I switch over, and he goes, "This is him. He eats the fry, and he goes, it's pretty good fries." Wow, what a review!
And the food is always tangy. I got him with that sneak diss one time. I fucking died laughing. When he ate the candy, and I said to him, "Is it tangy?" Okay, I found the video. Let me send this to you. Because this is genuinely what it's like with Phil every single time.
Okay,
every single time.
Okay. All right, let me pop it up. 1 second, folks. That one. Okay. By the way, guys, it's so good to get this off my chest.
Yeah.
Ask Ashton.
Ashton. I should try to
text
remember that
messages to
name,
you
but
about
he's
Phil.
fucking like.
You were so happy, man.
No,
He's
before
like
that,
this
while that was happening, all caps lock. Fucking shit! I hate him. Please.
Well, we would be DMing while he was on the show, saying this guy sucks. You know, we were on the air. I'm like typing you. This guy's really boring, huh? Like, what are we gonna do? He's not really saying anything or doing anything.
You want to know how you could really get a reaction out of Phil? If they really wanted to have got a reaction out of Phil, bring somebody that Phil fucking hates onto the stream. And don't even fucking announce it. Two things will either happen. Phil will go into like a meltdown, which he is known for doing. Or he'll puss out and literally just turn off his webcam or leave the chat or whatever it's fucking called. You really want to get a reaction out of Phil, you should have done that. Imagine the look on Phil's face if Ashton and Andy were talking, just talking, just talking and laughing, and then all of a sudden somebody like Broside Phil joins the conversation, and Phil for the first time he's like, and Broside Phil's, "Hello, Phil." Hey, Phil, have you thought about that lie detector test yet? I can actually imagine that. Can you imagine Phil? He was cornered once on Truth Seekers with Broside Phil, and Phil thought he was in. He thought he was like in the bastion of safety with Kino Casino, and then all of a sudden, Broside Phil shows up again. Hey Phil, it's been about 3 weeks since we last talked. Have you thought about that lie detector test yet? Oh god, that would have been fucking hilarious. And then right after Broside Phil shows up, and Phil's still trying to comprehend like what is happening. All of a sudden, Steve for the church shows up. Oh my god, that'd probably be like the quickest backing out that Phil has ever done. The minute he sees Steve, boop, boop, he's gone. I strongly believe that DSP has PTSD when it comes to Steve.
Oh man.
You're like, is he gonna respond about the Ralph stuff? Man, that's crazy.
All right, have a look. This is middle manager Philip Burnell. in another life, this is actually what Phil would be doing. Phil would be like a manager at a call center or a manager at Best Buy, and he'd be trying to motivate the employees to hit their goals by saying there's going to be a pizza party. Those of you who've worked a job like this know exactly what this meeting is. Like where the manager tries to get you excited about your shitty dead-end job by telling you if you guys just work hard enough, you might get 2 slices of pizza on
Not
Friday.
1, but 2.
No, it's this is seriously what Phil's show is. Hit play.
This is basically the Fuck Phil Festival, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
For the week. Let's talk about the schedule, the goals, and all of that, shall we? We are at 36 out of 40 goals attained.
No, isn't
we
this
attain 40
seriously
goals,
like you're at the call center? You know, guys, we're at
The thing is, oh god, quite a long time ago, I think it was like last fall, I was in one of Duty's streams before work started, and I literally mentioned something along this line. I said, when Phil talks to the viewers in the morning, it isn't like he's talking to the people. It's like he's talking to them as like a fucking, like a boss. But not like the top boss, but like the voice of the boss, basically. And he's literally critiquing the workers. Okay, guys, we have not hit the sales quota for the last 3 weeks. We got to start picking things up. We got to start really, getting these sales done. That's what it feels like. And this is a good example of that. It isn't like some guy talking to viewers, that he likes his viewers. He's literally talking to them like he's their boss, and he's doing a performance evaluation.
At 36 out of 40 for the quarter, so we're gonna need to sell 4 more units to hit the goal. We gotta push, guys.
This is so Kino, bro. What the fuck?
We gotta push.
goals. It is time for a radical pizza party, dudes.
It's that same cringe that like a middle-aged office manager has to do. Guys, it's gonna be a radical pizza party. It's gonna be sweet.
Oh man. The goal.
The energy is so on point for it though.
We're gonna have a pizza party. Are we gonna do Domino's, Pizza Hut, or Papa John's? All right?
And you're supposed to get excited. Whoa, wow.
Actually,
what wonders options.
I have an objection to this video. At least in this scenario, you get to eat the pizza.
That's the thing.
That's true. That's fucking true. At least the employees get to have some of the pizza from the pizza party.
You might actually get to eat the pizza. This would be like if you go to the pizza party and you have to watch the manager eat the pizza. And then also you don't get a paycheck on Friday. You have to pay your boss to watch him eat the pizza.
Hey, boss, I worked for 40 plus hours. I worked for 2 weeks. Here's my check. I'm giving it to you. Oh, Phil be like, thank you, you little plebe.
Yeah, Michael Scott energy.
I'm going to eliminate another pizza right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am eliminating Pizza Hut.
I love how it's apparently your reward, but you don't even get to choose the type of pizza.
Yeah.
And Phil is eliminating one of the pizza choices.
What?
And Andy's still trying to wrap his fucking brain around this shit. He's trying to figure out, like, how the fuck is this even fair? Andy, oh my god, just wait till he sees the rest of this fucked up shit that Phil does.
And it's like ultimately it's like, yeah, no, that's what he just did. He goes, we have
Andy actually, as you see in a few seconds, Andy thinks this was like all AI generated script. No, this is actually Phil, ladies and gentlemen.
These 3 options, and I'm going to eliminate one right now.
Is this not AI and actual audio from his video?
No, this is actual audio from his video. That's what makes it so great.
He's out of here. He's like, okay, that's it. I can't handle this fucking shit anymore. I'm out of here. I'm signing off.
Andy had to.
I thought it was AI. I thought it was AI. Ring the bell.
No, it really is. No, it really is all real. No, it's all real.
I thought it was AI.
I'm glad you thought, because apparently some people in chat also thought that. No,
Oh
this is real shit for Phil's stream.
Holy shit. Oh my god. No way, that's real.
Oh, man.
He eliminated. What's the criteria?
The illusion of choice.
Can't
It's
even
much
talk.
like when he goes like, "You guys can choose the next game. Here is a list." And then when they choose a game, he goes, "No, actually, it'll be this game." So you never actually get to choose. It's never actually your reward.
Is there a poll?
It's just, yeah, but the poll results don't matter unless they agree with what Phil already wanted to do. You see? So it's not really your reward.
Holy shit, dude! This is like
BF234 has gifted 5.
Okay, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I'm going to kind of leave off. We're about 20 minutes into this overall like 55-minute video, so I'm going to switch over to here. There we go. Check that off. And that is that. So what did we learn in this first part of this overall video? We learned that Phil was the one that actually reached out to Kino Casino. It wasn't the other way around like Phil liked to insinuate. Kino didn't go to Phil. Phil went to Kino, and it kind of makes sense. Why would fucking Kino Casino, which has thousands of online viewers, why would they even pay attention to somebody like Phil Burnell? But yeah, so that's basically what the big thing was. And now Andy is learning exactly how fucking stupid these goals are that Phil has. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get out of here, get this ready to upload, and I'll see you next time. My name is Jeff, aka GCurse, wishing you all a great evening. Stay safe, everybody. Peace out.